Welcome back to Lumio's Tower, where we're aiming to be the very best like no one ever was, and today we are battling yet another opponent, and before I tell you about our opponent, we're going to take a look at our team, the stars of today's battle. So first, we have Quackwaval, the resident Big Bird himself, with Aqua Step, Brave Bird, Aqua Jet in close combat. Then we move into Muck, a little bit different for us, with Poison Jab, Minimize, Drain Punch, and Shadow Sneak. We have the Iron Jugulus using a Paradox. It's not often I do that, so I'd like to, give it a try. Dragon Pulse, Dark Pulse, Hyper Voice, and Air Slash. Then we have Donphan with Earthquake, Knockoff, Seed Bomb, and Ice Shard. We have Charizard, rocking Dragon Pulse, Flamethrower, Air Slash, and Focus Blast. And lastly, we have Bellibolt, who is using Thunderbolt, Slack Off, Muddy Water, and Parabolic Charge. Going for a really bulky set on the Bellibolt, hoping that pans out. This is, again, a very new Pokemon to me, so I have never used a Bellibolt before, or an Iron Jugulus, and I haven't used much of a Muck this gen, so this will be an interesting battle. But yeah, let's get into it, and I'll tell you all about my opponent. Okay, so today's opponent is going to be the Last Champion Spirit, who is also on YouTube. So his links to his YouTube as well as his Twitter will be down in the description below. Be sure to go over there and show him some love. Now, let's just go ahead and see what team he is bringing today. Okay, so ooh, whew, alright. So we've got Grimmsnarl, Cyclizar, Quackwaval, Rabsca, Houndstone, and Hippowdon. A very solid team, very scary team. So what commonly happens is people lead with Cyclizar or Grimmsnarl, and more likely they lead with Grimmsnarl. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to lead with Muck, and we're going to lead with Quackwaval. There's nothing that's going to be setting up Toxic Spike, so I'm not scared to lead with Muck. I don't need to preserve him for later so he can clear Toxic Spikes. So yeah, now Hippowdon, sometimes people run Rock Setters on those. So that is a little nerve-wracking, because we do have Iron Jugulus is weak to that. We do have Heavy Duty Boots on Charizard just in case that's the case, because I don't want my health dropped to half just because I switched in. So yeah. Alright, so we're going with Grimmsnarl first, it seems. And what we're going to do, because typically Grimmsnarl will try to get up shields first. So we're going to minimize while he sets up his shields. Okay, he's using Taunt. Okay, that's very smart. Alright, so now what we're going to do is we're gonna Poison Jab, just fish for what he's doing. Okay, he went for Light Screen first. That's good, because we can hit him with a Poison Jab, and it's not, we don't have to worry about him having, oh, and we got the poison too. We don't have to worry about him weakening our physical attacks. Okay, and the poison took it out, so we do not have to worry about a Reflect, which is really, really nice. So awesome job on Muck. Muck is already doing better than I perceived. I thought he'd be useless if he couldn't get up the Minimize. So I don't know much of what Rabsca does other than Revival Blessing. I don't want to switch so that I can give him a free Revival Blessing. Oh, it's shiny. I just realized that. It's a really cool shiny. So what we're going to do is we're going to go for a Shadow Sneak. Trick Room. Okay. That's fine, because Shadow Sneak will still... Okay, Muck shook off the Taunt. Muck's pretty specially bulky, so we're going to go for another Minimize here. I think we will live this. Yeah, we do. On half, too. About half. A little under half. Oh, no, exactly half. Okay. Alright, so that Minimize is just going to make it ever so slightly harder to hit us, which is very, very good. There's the Revival Blessing. And he's got a Lepa Berry so he can Revival Blessing again. A very smart strategy. we're not going to allow him to Revival Blessing again. We are going to Shadow Sneak again, so we take this thing out. I don't want a second Revival Blessing. We're already having to battle 7 Mons now, so we're not doing that, no. Okay, and he's preserving it in case he can. That's smart, very smart. Okay, so here's the thing. Oh, it's got Rocky Helmet. I was considering for a moment just staying in because we're minimized up. But we do have some use to Muck because he can Shadow Sneak the Rabska. If he goes for an Earthquake here, it'd be pretty nice to just switch into Iron Jugulus and not have to deal with that. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to call that. That's what he is about to do, is go for an Earthquake. It's an easy read on his part if he sees through that. But I think it's good to preserve Muck. We know he can take Grimmsnarl. We know he can do damage to Rabska. So... okay, and there's the Stealth Rock. That's not fun. I did think that was coming, but that's not fun. I still don't like it anymore. Twisted Dimensions return to normal just in time for us to come in and get that speed boost. That's nice. That is a bulky Hippowdon. We're just going to keep going for Dark Pulse here. We're probably going to lose Iron Jugulus. I greatly underestimated how bulky this Hippowdon was. Oh, okay, because the light screen is still up. Didn't even think about that. I'm almost tempted to go Bellibolt and just muddy water it. See, I'm weighing like nothing ventured, nothing gained right now. I think we'll just go Quaquaval. And we're going to go for an Aqua Step. Nothing on his team wants to come into an Aqua Step. And plus, that allows us to potentially, you know, we take this thing out. We can set up Moxie, which will be very nice. Be a +1 speed, +1 attack. Moxie doesn't up your speed, but Aqua Step will, just in case there's any confusion there. Houndstone. I do not know what this thing's stat spread looks like, so this will be fun. Okay, a second Aqua Step will take it out, so that's nice. Oh, I bet it was a Sand Force, Sand Rush, whichever one it gets, Houndstone. So I'm lucky that Sandstorm ended when it did. Mopex. Ah, man, I almost predicted that was Cyclizar. I should have said it, because I was thinking Moped. Okay, we're at +2 speed. So, I'm kind of tempted to go... you know what? We're going to go... we're going to go for another Aqua Step, just so we don't lower our stats, and we know it'll put him in range where he can't Shed Tail. That's really my big fear here, is him Shed Tailing. Did snag a crit, that's nice. Wouldn't have mattered, he still wouldn't have been able to Shed Tail. And now we're just going to go for a clean Aqua Jet. He might switch here because Cyclizar's got Regenerator, just get a little bit of its HP back. But he is smart to not let Quaquaval kill anything. He knows that's got Moxie, and he doesn't want to deal with that. So I think Quaquaval's gotten everything low enough where I'm not really scared. So I'm going to let Quackleval... Actually, I'm going to Brave Bird and just let it take out the other Quackleval. And it's going to drop my HP a good bit. Now, I actually don't know if Aqua Jet will outspeed Prankster. I don't know if Prankster is +1 priority or +2, but okay, just in case, yeah. Alright, well, it wasn't enough to kill. What a shame. Alright, well, we're going to go... We're going to let Muck clean house. Get his Black Sludge back up because he'll be able to Shadow Sneak. Is he in range of taking a Shadow Sneak? I think he's in range for a Shadow Sneak to kill. But just in case, he can't really do much, so we're going to go for Poison Jab. Because he's probably going to go for Taunt. Okay, he's going for Parting Shot. Oh, and it seems Aqua Jet did let us outspeed a priority move, which is very, very nice. Alright, well, not many things want to come into the Poison Jab. We are, you know, minus attack now, which does kind of suck, but, you know, is what it is. Poison, poison, poison. Dang. I was hoping for the Poison Touch to activate there. It did not. There's no sense in hanging on to Muck, so we're just going to go for another Poison Jab, try to snag that poison. We're going to go into Bellibolt and Muddy Water. Alright, this is where we're going to have to deal with. I don't know if it's Sand Rush or Sand Force, but either way, it's not going to be fun to deal with. But we're going to go for a Parabolic Charge. Last respects. We should have Thunderbolted there. I honestly didn't think Bellibolt would win. That's my bad. I've never used a Bellibolt before. But this is still okay because, yeah, he's going to kill us here, but we have Donphan's Ice Shard, so that's going to be fine. Most of his mons are, in fact, I think all of his mons are in range of an Ice Shard. So I think we've pretty much got it here. Just in case, we're going to go for a Thunderbolt. Maybe he Shadow Sneaks. Yeah, he does. Okay. Houndstone left just in time for that Sandstorm to leave. Okay, he still doesn't have enough for a Shed Tail, so that's good. That's really all that matters. In case he switches again, we're going to go for a Slack Off. In case he wants to, yeah. Okay, awesome. And we paralyzed it. That's really good. I thought we were Electromorphosis, so that's kind of funny. I guess that's good, though. In this instance, that is fine. We're gonna go for another parabolic charge. Just get a little bit of health back. Okay, he's parting shotting. Okay, that puts him in range where he can't shed tail. So that's good, because of the crit. That's very lucky. So now we are going to go for another parabolic charge. Alright, now what we're going to do is go for another Thunderbolt. He's probably going to switch. We don't really need to heal up. We're going to take another Draco Meteor, especially if he's at plus or -2. We're going to take a U-turn. We're going to take everything pretty well. So yeah, we're just going to go for a Thunderbolt. There's a part of me that is tempted to switch, just because this is taking a while, but the best thing to do is to stay in, preserve Charizard and Donphan, just in case I need them. I think we're going to be able to clean up with Bellibolt, unless there's any surprises. So yeah. Yeah, he's just sacking off the Cyclozar at this point. Or not. I guess he's wanting to get another parting shot off on me. Because I will say, that is probably his best bet now, is to parting shot my Bellibolt to the point where Bellibolt's not doing anything to his team, and then just keep switching into the Cyclozar, switching between Cyclozar and Grimmsnarl. That way, he can, you know, he can basically hit me with Cyclozar at full health at some point. So what we're going to do is we're going to go for Slack Off, just to get our health back up. Yeah, because he's parting shotting. And now we are going to switch into Donphan, because Donphan's got Sturdy, so nothing the Cyclozar is going to do is going to kill Donphan, and we're going to be able to kill it with Ice Shard. And if he goes into Grimmsnarl, we're going to be able to kill that too with Ice Shard. Okay, I forgot about the rocks. Okay, but he got full parried there. I don't think anything we would have done would have taken us out, to be honest. But yeah, the reason I slack offed on the Bellibolt is just in case I was caught off surprise. I do get to come back in with a full health Bellibolt rather than, you know, come back in with a half health Bellibolt. Yeah, I saw a free turn to do it, so that was, you know, I wanted to take the advantage to do that. Reflect. I don't blame him. Just try. You never know unless you try. Alright, so there you go. Okay, so once again, be sure to check out The Last Champion Spirit. His YouTube and his Twitter will be linked in the description below. Last Champion Spirits, thank you so much for accepting the challenge. This was a really fun battle. We both were, we talked beforehand. We talk pretty often. We've actually battled before. We talked beforehand, talked about how these are both some very new teams to us. So it was a lot of fun running new teams with you, man. We'll definitely have to have you back and go for another battle sometime. Again, be sure to show him love in the comments below. Also, I'm supposed to be doing a question of the day, and I've forgotten it. So we're just going to put it in the pinned comment below. We'll have a question of the day. And read it, answer it. Yeah. Be sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for notifications so you don't miss all of our future battle videos. And until next time, keep on climbing to the top.